All right. So I'm back with some content that can hopefully help somebody's life. So for those, if you really know me, you know I'm big on personal development and making yourself better than the year before, and always improving and progressing in life and all that other good stuff. So I try to share just with my circle, my friends, and family, some of the things that I'm doing in my own life that has had tremendous impact, and how I think, what I do, how I spend my time, and stuff like that. So one person I admire a lot is Thomas Sowell, and maybe you all have heard of him, but he's definitely one of those intellectuals that also uses common sense. And I just want to take some time. I know he's like 90. Actually, let me look this up. This dude's like 90, and he's mad sharp, very intelligent, mad sharp. Um, when they say old people wither and die and they're of no use, um, it's not true about everyone. So when I come across people like a Thomas Sowell, and I try to learn about uh, when I come across people like Thomas Sowell that are that old. He was born in 1930. Yeah, so yeah, he's 90. Yeah, 92 years old, born in 1930. And um, when I come across people like him, I say to myself, like, look, this is how I want to be when I'm older. I want to be mentally sharp. I don't want to be um, like a Biden. Uh, no, I want to be like always thinking, always trying to figure out a way I can be of service to just my community, other people. And the best way to do that is to read. So I actually got one of Thomas Sowell's books, one of his famous books. It's called Basic Economics. And in this book, he talks about economics and bringing it down in a way that's very understandable. It's easy to read. I take a lot of notes, so when I read books, I don't just read and skim it and that's it, like I used to. But you don't really retain the information like that. The best way to do it, in my opinion, is you highlight areas. Let me see if I can get one. You can't really see it, but uh, you highlight and then just put a tab so that you can always come back to it, and then you'll see, oh, okay, well, if you're like, it's kind of like keeping your own cliff notes. And if you want to get information on a book or a certain topic, then you just flip through all the stuff that you highlighted and then you just read it again. But this brother, I like him a lot because he also dispelled a lot of the myths when it comes around race, politics, economics in the U.S. He takes it's just he just cares about the facts and the figures, and the evidence of what history has produced, even especially when it comes to culture. And you don't really get that when it comes to anything dealing with black people or minorities, whatever you want to call them. Is everything is just oppression. It's by just white people or somebody else, another group, some other group that just oppresses a certain class of people. And it's just like, me just being the first generation Nigerian, I know that's bullshit. And it's just a defeatist mindset that a lot of people carry on. And Thomas Sowell coming up with his books. He has several books, and interviews, and he's just like, he just dispels just one by one by one. It's like, no, this is what actually happened. All the polarizing that you usually see when it comes to topics surrounding these areas, it's just politicians. It's just politics. It's just manipulating the truth, manipulating emotions, um, getting you to feel some type of way, just trying to make you feel, oh man, like it's BS. And that's what I like about it. I like people that um, don't want to be a victim, um, or don't claim themselves to be, are not always whining. I like people that just want to grow and learn, and also be of service to other people. Teach people how to be better, how to improve whatever they got going on in their lives, and I want to be there as well. Like I'm really big on business, doing good business. Economics, like just growing, personal development, reading a lot. When I was younger, I used to read. tons of books, like scholastic books. I don't know if y'all remember it, like elementary school or maybe or in the '90s, where it'd be like this magazine book type of thing where you can order books, and they'll have like Fear Street and other kids books and stuff like that, and you can pick out what you want, and then you go ahead and buy it. Like I used to read so many books, and that's probably what helped me um, think a little bit faster than the average person. But especially now in this day and age, I'm in my 30s, and I try to read like at least 2 hours a day. When I heard about Warren Buffett and how he used to read a lot, I was just like, okay, well, if he's at that age, he's like 80, he was at 80 something, and he reads like 3 hours a day. That's why he's so intelligent. Okay, it looks like I have to do that. And then I start learning that other successful people, millionaires and billionaires, they also read all the time. They read hours a day to get more knowledge. So then I had to look at myself and like, okay, what do I spend my time on? I'll watch shows, I'll watch YouTube videos and stuff like that, but I wasn't reading. I wasn't developing that brain activity, that brain work. So now I read all the time. I love learning new stuff, and even when I converse with other people, being able to articulate my thoughts in a sensible way so that they understand, or coming up with information that they haven't been exposed to. I love those type of conversations. So I'm gonna kind of share kind of who Thomas Sowell is, how he looks like. Add to the stream. And this is Thomas Sowell, um, regular black man with gray hair. He's done tons of interviews. He talks about his books a lot. As you can see, I already watched this video. He does a lot of interviews with Hoover Institute, and so myth of economic inequality. And this one, I think he was just talking about, okay, the reason why I think it's like the disparity, a lot of it comes down to culture. And I've recognized that as well. I've recognized to see that. But I would say just take a look at some of his videos. Like his videos or his interviews are really good. Uh, he just talks about a lot. So, Joe Rogan or whatever. And that's one guy that he is just a no bullshitter. Just tells you what it is, what the facts are, what his upbringing, and then how he used to be a Marxist, and then he realized, okay, well, this doesn't make any sense, and then he started working on just figuring out, okay, why are some countries poor, why are some countries rich, how do economics work and politics go hand in hand? Like, I mean, he even talked about in his history. He wasn't always a reader or a studious person. Like he was exposed to the library at an early age. It was someone that took him to the library, had a library card, or he had to get a library card. They got him a library card, and that's where he spent all his time, just in the library, because he didn't have no friends. If I'm correct, that's what he pretty much said. He didn't have anyone, and um, he didn't have anyone. So, anyways, but he's always reading, and he's always trying to learn new stuff. And at this age, he's getting up there. He's 92. I don't know. It'd be cool if he made 100, but I just wanted to give him, his flowers right now while he's still with us. But that's definitely somebody that you should check out. So hopefully this video was informative to you. If you knew about Thomas Sowell, or you know about Thomas Sowell, he's not dead yet, but if you know about Thomas Sowell, then let me know in the comments section down below. Are there any books that you believe that helped you a lot? If you have read any of his books, I'll definitely like to know, and definitely share your thoughts. So appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.